Alright, 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 alright. How's it going? Hey, listen. Oh, we got Tonia and Tazzy. Yanne Art. Thanks for the follows. Overnight. Success. Hey, Zealin. Hey, Drixus. How's it going? You're new. Welcome. Of course you're new. I don't recognize your nickname. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Hatsuki. How are you? Fantastic. So, today, let's go back to Cyberpunk. Let's do... Oh, you found me via Voodoo Val. Fantastic. She's a great streamer. Always painting something cool, which is great. Hey Morphia, how are you? So Drixus, I'll recap the idea. You guys, this time around, the general layout of the stream is that I draw on suggestions and I roll the dice and I draw something for 30 minutes. So today the general direction is cyberpunk, like future tech, kind of punky, and what I'm looking for is something you can do or something you can be. So like we've had assassin, we've had drug dealer, we've had paramedic, we've had jockey, and police officer robot. So I'm looking for something you can do or something you can be. Be prostitute, circus performer, and I'll try to steampunk, cyberpunk it into something on a whim, and we'll see. And I'll roll the dice. I would like 6 suggestions, and then I will roll the dice, and I will draw whatever the dice picks. Hey Algani, Bjork, what up, yo? Quentin, a bounty hunter. Ooh, mechanical forest. Mechanical forest? Is that something you can be or do? I guess you can do a forest. War correspondent, Georg. Oh, interesting. Hey Kirill, how is it going? A president! Doug the bounty hunter in cyberpunk form. Whoa. Performer. Archaeologist. Oh. That mullet screams all sorts of things. Alright, let's see. Dice roll. Dice roll. Okay, so it's not this number, but the one now that I click when I roll it. Let's roll it and see. Boop, boop. Number 6. Oof, which one is number 6? I'm scared. I don't even know. Let's see. Bounty hunter number 1. Mechanical forest number 2. War correspondent number 3. President number 4. Bounty hunter number 5. A performer by Kirill. Oh. A performer. Ah. Exciting. And Kirill is a double L. Kirill did this. Hey, slow oneer. Zealin. Bruno Romanos. A teenager. Oh, you guys are crazy. Dun dun dun. It's rigged, Chilstrand. It's rigged. Game over. Game over, man. Game over. Alright, timer started. Hey, Larib. String maker. Okay, so. Entertainer. Oh, performer. A performer of arts. Okay, an opera singer. Or a juggler. Let's go let's go singer. Let's go singer. Let's try something. I'm gonna sketch out, rough it out, like the general idea I had. I saw like very strong geometrical shapes in her dress, um, and the and I saw her like standing, like clasping the hands like over under, um, like standing and singing. Uh, but I want it to feel noble, and I want her hair to be. I saw it like in an upside down, um, like an upside down umbrella, like the hair resting in an upside down umbrella. Cyberpunk pop singer. Hey, Finn, how's it going, man? So that's kind of what I saw. I wanted to be very um, tasteful. Hey, Constant Sam, how's it going? Awesome. Michael Hampton Anatomy. Cool. So I want it to be very like classy, right? She's standing there. I'm thinking bare arms. A very like I don't know how to explain what I saw in my head, but one part of me is clearly she's standing and singing, and she had like when you get throat cancer, some people get that little robotic machine, like in the 90s, if you know. It's not very, like, you don't see it on TV anymore, but in the 90s, it was very common that, like, that was the go-to move, like, just cut everything out, and then you'll get an artificial larynx, and you just put the machine there, and it'll have vibrate noises, kind of. I think that's the deal, at least. So I saw like this singer. She has augmentation in the throat, so she can like siren sing. And the hair, some cool braid or some sort of hairdo I saw. All very like low key, and I want or tasteful. I want this like strong geometrical shape somehow having lines. How did I see it? I have a very what I saw was just a silhouette of her, and that's like that, like a funnel, kind of. But obviously, I can't just leave it like that. It has. I saw like this what's it called? Draping shape behind, but the shape of her is ugly. So I gotta make sure that this is going to be a messier today because I'm very unsure of the dress. Should she have a leg showing? That's not very classy, but it would help. Um, who knows what cyberpunk classy is, right? Yeah, so I'm 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 on my way of the idea. I kill Rathi, but I feel like it's not okay. That helped clarify the picture in my head. Hey Amir, the theme is performer, and Kirill won the coin toss or the dice roll, and it's still cyberpunk. I'm still enjoying the genre of cyberpunk, uh, so I'm thinking as opera singer. So that's what I'm kind of going for. Um, so I saw this lady in a very geometric dress, and I'm trying to nail that picture in my head, but it keeps moving away from what I saw. Um, that could be that's kind of what I had in mind. Um, Double layered dress. I think that's quite cyberpunk. Like a see-through material in the front that kind of shaped like her. Yeah, that feels cyberpunky. Fifth Element Diva. Yeah, she's cool. Fifth Element Diva. In case you haven't, um, you should. I can't play it because it's going to be copyright hit on YouTube. But you guys can have a listen. That should be it. I hope. Yeah. Have a listen to some crazy singing. There is a story to this, actually. I'm a big fan of the movie Fifth Element. It's a cool movie if you haven't seen it. Um, but apparently, supposedly, um, the singer she's singing, and the in the movie set, I didn't know this until I listened to making of. In the movies, while they recorded her before the movie, um, all the people there, all the actors and extras, they were just told that on this specific day there's going to be a performance from an alien, and no one knew anything about what it was going to be or what performance or anything. And the director wanted it to be a surprise so that the reactions are genuine to what they're observing and seeing in the movie. And the singer, she's a little bit salty because she had like an 1 hour performance or something in the lines of that, and in the movie it's like a 4 minute segment only. But yeah, so apparently all the reactions from people in the audience are actual genuine reactions of her singing the song that we are hearing, but the song is a lot longer, and she had a full performance, um, which is pretty amazing. I like the idea of the dress going into the skin. Let's do a little bit of both. Yeah, for me that's a really cool. Like imagine like being in a movie and you're just being told go to the grand hall, like you're gonna get a performance, and everyone's like, all right, and then out comes her in full costume, singing like an alien song. I think that would be a pretty amazing experience. I'd love to do that. That would be sick. All right, I kind of like that. That mirrors the shape again here, where her hair rests in. Um, let's maybe a stronger shape. The head is off. proportion. Hello, mega head. Hey, Book Lemon, thanks for the auto host, even though you're not here. Bruno Romanos, yeah, I know. But it's okay, it's a fantastic song. Hey, Lurib, enjoy your day. Have fun in the sun. If I had my presets randomly reset, yeah. It happens, has happened a few times. But I usually save the important things, so I have a version of it, like on the desktop or in a folder. Like I save all the brushes, all the presets, and so on. That's a good thing with Photoshop. You can save those settings out, so that you can experiment and revert without losing valuable settings and data. Mm. So the new 2-week challenge, by the way, will be set coming Sunday. Do you guys have any suggestions for the 2-week challenge? Would you like some specific task? Like a character or... fantasy environment. Superhero. Oh, you guys are swinging wild. Just anything. Like polar opposite. Fantasy environment and superheroes. Like, thank you for making it easy for me. You crazy. Anything between the two. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Super Groovly, how's it going? Good morning. Oh yeah, by the way, I got a little notification on Twitch, like I'm a third into the road to partner. It's like, what was it? Amount of people, amount of viewers within a certain time period was like one milestone. Amount of streams within this time period, and the third, I don't remember. Fantasy environment, mediocre heroes. Yeah, I mean, thank you for letting me know what you want. It's like, I want that over there and this thing over here and everything in between, please. Grotesque. A say art. 2 week of say art. Maybe. Messy. Messy drawing today. Switch the style up. No, this big butt style is not working. The lines are not. It becomes out of genre. Needs to be sleeker, more modern. Algani, in my mind, is quite a rigid dress. I think maybe I gotta oh, great. Do a blocking. To just see the shapes a little bit more solidified. It will definitely help with design. With my messy line art today. Very sketchy. I think the idea is interesting. I'm just a little bit unsure of the shape, but I think with a little bit more work on readability, like this plastic cover could even be like yellow or something, some bold color. I think it'll work. It's all about when it's like that basic is comes down to the execution of the shapes, like I said on the 2-week challenge paintovers. Like if you're gonna have something simple, it's the strength of the simplicity that's gonna sell it, you know. That's a weird skin tone. Star Wars steampunk. Nah. Hey Sayart, how's it going? Welcome, the man, the myth, the Sayart. I kind of like it that it's gray. Is that weird? Like neon. But that, like a yellow, looks pretty cool. Definitely Cyberpunk. Oh, go home. Yeah, I think so. Sayart, I asked people what's the next 2 week challenge if there was any suggestions, and a lot of people suggested a Sayart theme, some some painting some good old grotesque stuff. I think that could be interesting. A little bit of gore. You know, scary horror. Horror theme could be interesting, with emphasis on wet innards. Anatomy shenanigans, yeah. You know, in all honesty, I think it could be cool. You people can go a bit dark. A rogue. Oh yes, Sayart. We know you would love to see that. That's no surprise. We know, sir. Yeah, it could be like Dead Space stuff or mutations. String Maker. Let me tell you. As you can see underneath the stream, there's a link to the Discord. And in the Discord, there is a section where every 2 weeks I set a community challenge with a random topic. And you guys and whoever wants to contribute to the challenge has 2 weeks to do it. And the idea is to help motivate each other. When you have a topic, it's always a little bit easier to stay motivated. So the idea is you get 2 weeks to do something on the topic, and everyone else chips in, helps each other, you know, all that jazz. And then when the 2 weeks are over, I do a stream where I why? Why is this? Oh, alright, I get it. Guess I'm stupid. I do a stream where I do paintovers and give feedback and constructive pointers and all that. And then when that ends, there's usually a cooldown period of until next Sunday, and then I set a new topic. And the idea is that you do studies, you try to learn the topic, and so on. Hey, Birth of VNS. How long have you been streaming in general? I think this is third year on Twitch. I always stream at this time. This is the idea of this stream is at the studio I work at, where I'm a lead artist slash art director, is that we have mandatory 30-minute warm-up every day. So we sit down, everyone comes in, we sit down, draw something cool, we share the sketch with the artists at the studio, so we can see what each other what we've done and inspire each other, and then we go about our business doing contract work or whatever is on the agenda for the day, or what we need to draw, and rinse repeat. So I've been doing it for 3 years now, every day a warm up. I did not go to IFCC this year as String Maker. My son wanted me home, so I couldn't go. But I will go to industry workshops this year and do demos. Birth of VNS. Well, yeah, it's a good time for the studio. Not so good for normal people that work from home. Hey, Shoe Thief, how are you? Good morning. Hmm. The hands obviously need some care and attention, or lack thereof hands. Birth of VNS. Yeah, it's not so great for Americans. It's like 1 in the morning or 2 in the morning for a lot of you, or even worse. In Europe, it's not that bad, but for Americans, it's kind of a shitty stream point to do time slot to do streams on for Americans. But the idea is that I kill a bird, two birds with one stone by streaming and doing the warm up. That's mandatory at the studio, anyways. Um, so that I do streaming at that when I do the warm ups because I do them every day, or this is mandatory at the studio. So I can't really shift the streaming time slot. Oh, 4 in the morning. Nice. Oh, really? The shoe thief. Thank you. Birth of VNS. No, I don't have a bot, so you can't do apostrophe Discord. But just click the picture Discord underneath, and that picture will take you straight to this Discord. Yeah, the stream is 30 minutes only every day. I usually stream for a while, and then I find someone to raid. I kind of like this woman. Looks like a performer. I'm not so sure about these though. It became some weird alien tech. It shouldn't be alien tech. It should be non-alien cyberpunk. Um, the mandatory sketching. It's something I discussed with the owner of the company, and we are strong in the idea of educating our artists in a correct way. I mean, I could teach them to draw like me, but I don't want them to be clones. I want them to be strong in their own game, so to speak. So, one great way to do that is to be free and experimenting with technique. So I strongly recommend, like for the artist at the studio, to experiment with techniques and approaches as like a safe zone where this time period just mess around with 3D, do studies, experiment with ink or whatever, and just see what comes out. And a lot of the artists um, they stick with a theme for a while and fully like stretch their legs in it, and then they like start doing something else. But you can see clear progress um, in their own progression, and that's the key of constantly sketching, is that you're you're experimenting with your process and how you go about drawing something. And when you're creating like a lack of better word, safe space for art where there you can't do anything wrong because it's just 30 minutes and whatever, you can throw it away. Uh, it creates that freedom to grow and experiment, and like a sketchbook, mandatory sketchbook period. And you can see massive progress in a lot of their art, and not just because like, oh, look how much you've learned by doing studies, but process and comfort and brush handling and all these things. The new 2-week challenge starts next Sunday, the coming Sunday that's coming now. That day over there, Sunday over there. I mean, yeah. Time is up though. But I think what would be cool is having the dress, maybe like a 3D printed pattern on her body. Obviously, don't have enough time to do it nice looking, but the idea I'll just put down. Ah, it looks like burn victim. Not good. Anyways, I can't do more. It'll be good enough. It kind of nailed what I had in my mind. This is a little bit too big though than what I had in mind. Like in my mind it was like that. More happy with that. Birth of Venus. Yeah, go ahead and click the Discord. It's free to join. Get free paintovers every second week. Whatever. Whatevs. It's the idea is like it's up to you. It's up to you how hard you want to do it. You know. But if you work hard at it, you'll grow. Right, so time's up. Let's have a look what people are doing. Oh, he's doing props. He's doing zombies. Let's have a look. A look-see. Tits and ass, tits and ass. Oh god. Come on. Come on, creative. It can't be. It can't be. Why is it that there? I'm not painting this today. Huh. Weird. Come on, up your game, creative. Oh, God damn it. That guy again. Should raid him one day to just see what he's doing. That kinda it doesn't look okay, but am I just gonna switch? That actually looks kind of interesting, even though it's a little bit. Let's go look at this. Seen it V. Okay. That's tits and ass. Yeah, man. All right, let's rate this person. It kind of looked interesting. It looked like a pastel-like colors. Looked like strong shapes. So let's see what this artist does. And I'm not sure about the English because he wrote English with an I instead of an E. So I'm not sure if it's going to be lots of English being spoken, but at least we can enjoy art. Have a great one. Thanks for joining in. Much respect. Thank you. Bye bye.